Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. I'm going to make this a capstone video for year 2. These are going to be my top 10 guns. Well, really it's my top 12 guns because I went through my inventory, looked at all my weapons, and I said these are my best ones, these are my workhorses, these are the ones that I'm going to take into year 3. So I wanted to do a capstone video for year 2, talk about my favorite guns from year 2 and the ones I'm taking into year 3. So they're one and the same. They are both my favorite year 2 guns and guns I'm taking into year 3. These are my workhorse guns. These are the guns that I could equip and get things done. These are the guns that I love, the guns that I have fun with. They're not guns that are, some of them are a little bit situational, but they're so good I had to keep them. So, and I mean situational as in just PvE or PvP focus, but these are the guns that got it done for me in year 2. So before I get into them, tell me your number 1 gun from year 2. The number 1 gun you got in your inventory, not the one that you think is the meta, but the one you got and the one you had the most fun with. Tell me right now what it is. But we're gonna roll on over here. We'll get into it and have some fun. So, why are these my top 10 guns? Well, I kind of already explained it. They are the guns that in year 2 I did the most work with. They may be guns that when I'm in PvP, I had to score, I had to get wins or get kills, and these are the guns that got it for me. It may be in PvE, the guns that I took into the raid and were just the most useful guns, the guns that I could take into a group of enemies and just lay waste to the whole group. So some of them are late entrants, some of them are guns I've had since the beginning of year 2, but we're going to start with this one in my hands right now. This is the Haka arminius-d auto rifle. It is a high rate of fire, low impact auto rifle, but the one I have has focus fire, which means it is a godsend in PvE. I don't use this gun in PvP. It's not that great, but in PvE, it's amazing. All of these guns are really going to come down to the talent sets on them, not the archetype. So it's a good archetype of gun for PvP, but this one is a PvE godsend. So it's got crowd control, focus fire, rifled barrel. So it's got excellent range. It's got good mag size because of the focus fire. The focus fire basically doubles the mag size. If it feels like I'm shooting this for a long time, I am. It feels like the mag goes on forever. So picture getting a Haka mythic with a 63 round mag, crowd control, and rifled barrel. It's basically what I've got here. This guy with the heavy shield, I can take out 1 mag and then shoot his buddies. So it's a really good gun. I really love it in PvE. Don't use it in PvP too much. You could, but it's not that great. Now I will say this list is in no particular order, so don't expect any of these to be top 1, 2, 3. It's just these are the guns I'm taking into year 2. So let's go for a heavy weapon. How about the Quillam's Terminus? Now this is the Harrowed Quillam's Terminus because this is the one I got first. I don't know if I got a regular Quillam's Terminus, but I got a Harrowed Quillam's Terminus, and this I use in PvE pretty much exclusively as a heavy weapon for the raid, or anytime I need to use a heavy weapon in PvE for year 2 because it has the taken things on it. And it's just really good from the raid. It's got Cocoon, so when it's stowed, it reloads itself. You don't have to worry about reload. It's got Wheel of Light innately in it. And it's got Eye of the Storm extended mag, so really good heavy that I have used a lot in year 2. I got it pretty early on. I can't remember exactly when I got it, but I've had this for a while. I think I got it when the first time the challenge mode for the War Priest came out, so that's when I got that one. So Quillam's Terminus has been a workhorse heavy for me. So next up, let's take a look at a special weapon, and it's the 1,000-yard stare. But it's not the 1,000-yard stare for PvP. It's the 1,000-yard stare for PvE. This one has triple tap outlaw and speed reload. I don't know where I got it. I don't think it's the vendor version one that you can get, but this one's another PvE focused gun. I really like getting this one and just doing the triple tap. I use this for boss fights, for killing the War Priest, stuff like that. I use this one in PvE a ton. These are all PvE focused right now, so that's just how we're going. You know, PvE focused guns. So 1,000-yard stare, excellent PvE sniper. It's good in PvP too, but I have a couple different versions that I take into PvP and use for that. As you can see, this arminius-d is getting a lot of work right now. We're doing the daily mission, and just talking about guns, I figured we'd pick the daily mission. It's 2 days until the Rise of Iron, and just doing the daily mission, shooting stuff and running around. I gotta get you. So the good thing about the 1,000-yard stare with the short gaze, it is a quick scope monster If I wanted to use this in PvP, I could, and I would be perfectly fine doing it. But with this in PvE, it's good there too, and I really like it. I need to use this one in PvP, come to think of it. But so that's my 1,000-yard stare. That's the one that I really like for PvE, and it's the one that's my workhorse. PvP, I have a different sniper rifle. So let's talk about PvP sniper rifles. My Party Crasher +1. This is a very late entrant. I didn't get this till after the 2.4 update, but it has reinforced barrel to give me that max range. It's got exhumed and life support, so kills while critically wounded have a chance to recover your health. So we'll talk about this one. Cannot summon in this location. I would have thought I could, but I can't. So Party Crasher +1. I had a couple different versions. Never really got into it too much. It was a decent gun, not the best. And then I got one with reinforced barrel and got some range on it. And I was like, oh, I now understand why everyone loves this in PvP. This is definitely a hardcore PvP gun for me. Not PvE focused at all. Just PvE because of the range. PvP none because it's such a slow rate of fire gun. But I mean, this one made it on the list just because of how good it is in PvP. So that's my Party Crasher +1. If it has rifled barrel or reinforced barrel, it's good. Get it. So next up, we got another heavy. We're going to talk about my Ruin Wake. It's another PvP focused weapon, but it's a heavy weapon. This one I talked about in my top heavies and sidearms. It was my #1 heavy weapon. I don't like how heavies with these guys will just dig straight into their shield. But this has been my PvP workhorse machine gun. If I had to pick one, it would be that one. So that's the one I'm going to take in. I've got my PvP rocket launcher, my PvP machine gun, and my PvE machine gun. That one's my PvP machine gun. It's the one I'll be taking into Rise of Iron's PvP, using it and having a good old time. Next up, another heavy. I think it's the last. No, there's one more heavy on the list too, but this one's another PvE heavy that has been an absolute workhorse for me. We're going to grab some heavy ammo synth because we're going to talk about this one in detail. If you ever wanted to kill a boss, the raze-lighter is the way you could do it real fast. So what makes the raze... It's the only exotic on my list, I believe. Looking at my list. No, it's the second exotic on my list. What makes it so special is the Phoenix Uppercut. If you use R2 or the right trigger, it launches a solar uppercut, and if you use Warrior of Light, it increases the damage on that attack. This will rip a boss shields or rip a boss's health so fast. It's ridiculous. Anytime I was doing strikes, anytime I wanted to kill a boss really quick, I would just run up to him with this solar uppercut, hyper uppercut them, and just waste their shields. Let's see if we can find a guy with some health. I don't see anybody. It does use a lot of ammo, but it actually comes with a good bit of ammo. So using the raze-lighter to waste a boss. That's what I did, PvE. PvP, not so much unless I was feeling extremely cheeky. I would use this in PvP. But in PvE, this is the sword to use against a boss. I had a lot of fun doing it. So that's my sword that I'm taking. Next up, a primary. We're going to go with the Doom of Celsius. Now, this was one of my top scout rifles from year 2. And the reason it's one of my top is because of how useful it is in the raid and how useful it is in PvP. It is full auto with the cocoon, and it's just so good. It's just so good in PvE. I cannot not use it in a situation that requires a good PvE gun. It's got small bore, full auto, and cocoon. So anytime you store it, it's going to reload. Anytime you just hold the trigger, it's got that impact. It's got the range. It's got the good... Hey, there's a guy for a sword. He wants to get sorted. Come here. We're going to use the raze-lighter. Do an experiment. So this is what a raze-lighter does to shields. And you're dead. So, Doom of Celsius, though. Full auto. Just such a good workhorse weapon for raids or PvP. I'll take this one into Wrath of Machine just in case I need it. Might need it. But let's talk about the last heavy on the list. The Tormod's Bellows. This is my PvP heavy. An amazing rocket launcher that came as a vendor version from Lord Saladin. You could use that gun in PvE or PvP if you wanted to, but this was the vendor version that came with grenades and horseshoes and tripods. So this one is the only rocket launcher that I have that you can, in PvP, when you pick up the heavy ammo, you can get 3 bricks, or 3 rockets, not 3 bricks. You can get 3 rockets because it's got tripod and it's got field scout with grenades and horseshoes. Stop shooting me. You should stop it. Hi. I'll be in my bubble here. You can leave me alone. Don't interrupt my video. Have a grenade. And have another grenade. Guys, live video commentaries get interrupted occasionally. So, Tormod's Bellows PvP rocket launcher. It's my best rocket launcher, my best PvP rocket launcher. I will punch you until you are not in the bubble with me. I actually don't mind dying. It'll reset the enemies. Do it. Do it. So Tormod's Bellows, great PvP rocket launcher. One of my favorites. So next up, we're going to go with the Eye is Luna. The Eye is Luna hand cannon is my PvP go-to hand cannon. It's the best legendary hand cannon I've got, and it's one of those guns. It's got luck in the chamber, rifled barrel, and I think exhumed on this one too. So PvP, it's great. It's got that rifled barrel that you want. Everybody's been searching for. Luck in the chamber is just so much fun on this gun in PvP. You'll be like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Then you'll get that luck in the chamber headshot, and you go, oh, I'm okay. And his life is good. So I actually have had this one for a while. I can't remember when I got it. It was before it became the meta, and I just kind of looked at it in my vault and said, oh, that gun's good now. So my Eye is Luna is my top PvP hand cannon, and I really, really like it. Taking it into year 3, I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. So let's talk about another special. The Her Fury. Now this is a gun that is my PvP rocket launcher. It is a rocket launcher almost. It's my PvP sniper rifle. I really love this gun in PvP. We're going to clear out some enemies so I can talk about it. Come on now. Give me that headshot. There we go. So Her Fury PvP sniper rifle. This is my top PvP sniper rifle because of the roll I got on it with the Longview SLR-10, Underdog Snapshot, and Hidden Hand. I got this to drop from Challenge of the Elders, and I haven't looked back since. This has been my go-to PvP sniper if I need to run a good snipe in PvP. I can't snipe though, so don't hold that against me. But in PvE or PvP, this is my sniper. This is my weapon, and I like using it. Did we finish the mission? We shouldn't finish the mission. But this is my favorite PvP sniper. You can see it has all the things that you want in a PvP sniper. The scope, I actually prefer the scope in PvP. Alright, we are at the wrong distance to fight these guys though. With the most recent update, the flinch in PvE is really, really bad. You can see me headshotting this guy though. So there you go. A little bit of gameplay out of it, a lot of bit of talking. So there we go. Give me some shots. Give me some shots with my sniper rifle. There we go. So favorite PvP sniper right here. Let's talk about the last two on my list. Two primaries. We got the Suros PDX-45. This is my go-to PvP primary. It's got full auto, rifled barrel, and I believe hand-laid stock. Don't hold me on that. I'll check in just a second. But I'm just jamming the trigger going to town on these guys. This one is my PvP gun if I needed to get it done. If I needed to finish my Iron Banner bounties. If I needed to get trials done. If I needed to get something done, I would get those some perfect balance, full auto, rifled barrel with the SPO-28 scope. Such a good gun. This is a god roll I got from the gunsmith that I really have just not let go of since I got it and realized how good it was. It's just such a good gun. I really enjoy shooting it. Really like playing matches with it. Like I said, if I needed to get PvP done, this is the gun I went to. So, we got the mission complete. Dang it. Dry Bones coming in here, finishing my mission for me. We got one more gun to talk about, and it's the Mida multi-tool. It's my last gun on the list of guns I'm going to take into year 3 as workhorse weapons. This is one of the first ones, PvE and PvP, I'm going to upgrade to top tier light level status. It actually, you can preview the new ornaments. I'm going for that one. Definitely going with the Spec Ops ornament. Arctic Survivalist looks okay, but that Spec Ops ornament looks amazing. So, Mida multi-tool is my top gun. Or not my top gun, but it might be my top gun. It's definitely one of the guns I'm taking into year 3. You all know what it is, how it is. So let me know, what was your top gun? Which one are you taking into year 3 and think you'll use the most? Or what gun are you looking forward to? I know there's some hints at new weapons that people have been dropping on YouTube and in the different content creator lands. I don't have access to any of that yet. But as soon as I get new guns, you'll be seeing them for you. So let me know which ones were your top, and I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm Death Rub, and I'll see you later. See you, bye.